Yes, I am okay. I am alive. I have been busy and I have not made soap for almost 6 months. But the problem is, I can't make soap today because I gotta find all my soap making ingredients. It's still all boxed up because there's not actually a single room in this house that is, quote, complete, like finished. There's nothing that I need to do in that room when it comes to remodeling. This house is amazing and I love it, but it needs a lot of work. Every room needs a lot of work. A lot of work. I'm not sure what your experience is with the Amish. If you've dealt with the Amish personally, not at craft fairs or any kind of farmers markets. I'm talking outside of the place where they put on their show and outside of tourism. Um, I've had a very negative experience because remember we bought this house from the Amish. Our experience was very negative. And I really need to meet some more Amish people to improve my view of the Amish because I know everybody is different. There's bad eggs in every group. And the previous owners of this home were bad eggs, I would say. I could go on. I might sprinkle some in as I show you a little bit of the house. I'll give you a tour. The house is not done. You know it's not done. So you'll get to see basically a before. We've been working and working and working ever since the day we moved in. So you will actually be able to see what it looked like the day we moved in because I filmed it, but you won't see that unless you watch my 2023 year video, which I'll be putting together pretty soon. I make one of those every year, and they're very long, and I never expect anybody to watch them. But if you have any interest in what this place looked like before, it'll be probably about halfway through that videos when we moved in, I'm guessing. So much has happened. Life has changed dramatically from living in a big city of West Des Moines. I know it's not that big. It's not like New York or Chicago, but it's a big city. It's a city of West Des Moines. Rush, rush, rush. Traffic, people, and everything that comes with a city. Noise, nosiness. We lived in a condo, so we had extra nosiness. And then one day, moving out here into the country, almost the middle of nowhere, not quite. Like we have a gravel road. There is a neighbor about a half a mile away. We're surrounded by cattle and cornfields. All you really hear are birds and cows mooing and wind blowing. Boy, do we have wind. You have wind in the city, but the wind in the city is very different from the wind in the country. I'd say the wind in the country is about 5 times windier, unless the weather has just become more windy since we moved here. We have electricity. It is not coming out of the walls yet because basically everything in the walls has to be removed and replaced because it is the old cloth and wire. It's all old wiring, and who knows how many screws the Amish drilled into them. There's screws all over this place. They loved screws. Screws everywhere. They particularly enjoyed using all those screws when they were covering up things that they didn't want to see anymore. Something that I have learned about the Amish is that out of sight, out of mind is one of their mottos. So if they cover up the fact that the main water line in the house is leaking and turning the floor into a spongy, black, moldy mess, that's no big deal. It's not there because I can't see it. If you have some water damage in your ceiling, the solution is to cover it with some fake flooring that looks like wood, but it's not. It's fake particle board, or I don't know what it was, but it was clearly covering holes that were already there, holes in the ceiling, and water damage. And I could go on, but I won't. This video is about finding my soap supplies because I need to make some soap because we're running out. We're running out of soap. So why don't you come with me and we'll be looking through a few boxes. I need to find my lye and my fragrance oils and my stick blender. I guess I don't need my stick blender. I can do it by hand, but I'd like to find my stick blender and a spatula. So, if you're ready, come with me. Well, because I filmed in front of the tree, why don't we start with the tree? Here's an ornament from my sister-in-law, Jan, from way back. Here's a gift from Renee. How many times have I said that sentence in my soap making videos? Gift from Renee. I'm very thoughtful. I also got some gifts from my friend Betty Jane. She sent me 3 of these cute little rat ornaments last Christmas, and she sent me 3 new ones this Christmas. So they're all sprinkled throughout the tree. The tree is the only bit of Christmas decoration I've put up because I'm too busy to bother with the rest, and I really want the tree up. My computer's over there where I make money. Yep, I make money with my computer now. My Watch It for Days channel has been doing well enough to call that my job. Currently I'm reviewing Columbo on there. Here is Aaron's computer, so we can hold hands while we play on the computers. This is the couch. Currently there's boxes on it, yes. I'm going to get my computer upgraded for Christmas. That's Aaron's Christmas present for me, and I'm so excited. So there's the innards of my computer. Here is a rug that my mother gave me. Underneath is an extension cord, if you're wondering what that is, because I can't plug things into an outlet yet, so we get extension cords. Here is our clothes dresser. On top of it is our television. Yes, we still use the CRT, the old CRT, because we really like those. We like what they look like. If you have one, don't throw it away. Send it here. Send it to me. I have a P.O. box for you. Send it my way. And yes, we are currently sleeping in the living room because upstairs, the entire upstairs needs remodeled. This is closing off another room to help contain the heat in this room where we live, where we sleep and play. This room, I suppose you could also call a living room. I'm not sure what it'll be. There's Boris. Yes, Boris is okay, and he really likes it here, don't you, Boris? Yeah. You have a huge yard now, don't you? This room's kind of a storage room at the moment. Yeah. Ooh, I see something we're looking for. Do you see that? Something oils. Keep inside. We're going to have to get into that box. Before I get into it, I'm just going to do a little circle here. This is, yes, kind of a storage spot for now. We're going to remodel this room. This will be one of the easier rooms to remodel, I think. The blue paint needs to go. Look at this amazing door framing that they did. That's just amazing. Amazing sheetrocking there. Yep. There's looking out the glass door, the sliding glass door to our land. Yes, that back there is our land. We do not have much for trees, so come thaw, early spring, I'll be planting lots of trees. At least that's the hope. I'll be planting lots of trees. Here's some of my plants hanging out. This window faces south, so they get a lot of sun. Because it's mid-afternoon, they're not getting as much sun right now, but they get a lot of sun in the morning and the early afternoon. So I think we need to get into this box here and see what we got inside. 1 second, I need to pause you. I sliced it open. We've got fragrance oils, regular oils. Keep in the house. And the box got kind of smushed, didn't it? And this is a heavy box. I remember this box very well on moving day. Because it's heavy and it's kind of flimsy, so it's like a pain in the patouche to move. I guess I don't really need this stuff in here anymore, right? Throw that away. We've got, 1 ounce fragrance oils. That's probably what I'm going to go for because I don't have a storage spot for all my stuff. There's nowhere to store it because everything's under construction. Oh, some more 1-ounce fragrance oils. Great, great. Is lye in here? That's my question. Smells good in here. Ooh, my spatulas. Let's get this out of here. I'm not going to do 1 pound mold. I'm doing 2 pounds because I need to make some soap. And I'm actually making it for us at the moment, not for sale, because that's where we are right now. I wish I had something to hold. You know what? Hold on a second. I put you on the stand. What do we have in here? Oh, okay. In here is some containers for when I make lotion bars. So we got our 1-ounce fragrance oils, A through N. You know, I like to organize, I like to alphabetize things. These are for making lotion bars, little cupcake cups, I guess they're called. Shea butter I found. Here's my shea butter. That's all I have left. I'll need to be ordering some, I suppose, if I get into making lots of soap here soon. I'm definitely low on supplies. But I remember doing that on purpose because I didn't want to move it all. Fragrance oils. I can't wait to go through those. I like fragrance oils. Ooh, this got a little... Why does it have oil on it? Well, that got a little beat up, but everything's okay inside. Oh my goodness, look at me. Saving some soap shreds. Look at that. Don't waste anything, right? I don't even remember doing that. So here we got some canola oil. Where's my... Oh, we have the ability to make soap. I found my lye. This is all the lye I have. 1 full bottle, so that's good. We'll be able to make several pounds of soap. So I guess we already found the necessary things. I might take this out for trimming my soap. Don't really need to though, because the soap is for me and Aaron. I don't really need to take that out. Boy, it smells good in here. There's my castor oil. Maybe I'll take this stuff out. My liquid oils. I gotta make some olive oil. Some olive oil in my soap. It's very cold in this room, by the way. So even the olive oil's getting a little foggy. See that? Because it's so chilly in here. So like I said, this room is blocked off from the other rooms. So we'll take out the olive oil. We'll take out the castor oil. We'll take out the canola oil. Why not? Okay? So for now, we're going to leave everything else in here. Look at here. I still have some infused olive oil. This one's got calendula in it. It's got some lavender buds in there. It's got some floating rose buds in there. This will be a lovely bar of soap someday. It is cold. So cold. Wondering what's under this blanket here. All my other fragrance oils. Before I moved, when I was packing, before I got finished packing this, I made a whole bunch of mixtures. See, here we got one called Bloom and Mistletoe. That must be because I put a fragrance oil called mistletoe in here and something else that had blooming or bloom in the fragrance oil. I don't remember what. But I did a whole bunch of fragrance oil mixtures because I had all these bottles and I didn't want to move all these bottles. So here we go. Flower Power. Look at there. 70s, 60s. What else we got? Cozy Cocoa. Well, we already know about that one. We already know that one. What else we got? Volcano Island. Look out for that. Anyways, I'll show you that stuff another day. Well, look at that. Boy, it smells good in this box. This smells good. I need to put back some stuff. We don't need this. I need to go find my soap molds. So now we need to find soap molds. We need to find my stick blender. And it's hard for me to want to open this because they're so organized. Should I just use one of these other ones? Maybe I'll use one of these in here. I'll use one of these mixtures. It's hard to want to use those too. Isn't that weird? I buy all these fragrance oils. I don't want to use them because I like them so much. That's weird. Odd. I need to just pick one. I need to quit dinking around. I need to just pick one and use it. Sweet autumn spice. So all these little bottles, they're very exclusive. Something that you can't buy. So maybe I should save them, huh? Since you can't, it's not something that you can buy. So maybe people will want to buy the bars of soap someday. I'm spending way too much time looking at my fragrance oils. I need to pick one. Well, let's see what Bloomin' Mistletoe smells like. Smells really good. Should I just do some Bloomin' Mistletoe since Christmas is coming? What about this other mistletoe? Mistletoe and red ginger. Maybe I should do that one, huh? That smells good. Maybe I'll do that one. Let's do this. Let's do this one, yeah. Well, yeah, because I don't want to open those cutely packed 1 ounce fragrance oil boxes. Let's use this one. Let's make some mistletoe and red ginger. Shall I use these? Why not, right? Okay, I got my lye, I got my shea butter, I got my fragrance oils, and my soap shreds. So we got almost everything. We have to find the stick blender. Let us continue. So leaving this storage room that will one day be a room with purpose, back in this living/bedroom. I know that I have a lot of storage upstairs. This is also hanging here to help contain the heat downstairs. Yes, we have a second floor, and you're really gonna see how much work needs to be done. Here is the railing, window looking out, a box. This is the guest bedroom. Maybe we should come here second and I'll go show you the other bedrooms. This is where all the stuff is, really. This floor needs a lot of work. Let's look at this room. This room is constantly full of dead flies, no matter how many times I sweep it and clean it. That's actually the cord for our internet. We got Starlink satellite internet. It is quite impressive. I recommend it if you live in the country, Starlight. This room is another guest bedroom. It's also going to be doubling as the game room because, yes, I grew up in the 90s, therefore I probably like video games, and I do. My husband does. My nephew does. Do I hear somebody? Do I hear somebody? Hi, Boris. We're having a little tour. We like to say that this is Boris's window right here because it goes all the way down to the floor. I'm really curious what the Amish are hiding under this. What is under this floor? I have a feeling it's not good because right under us is the kitchen, and above the kitchen cabinets is weird decision making from the Amish. And I'll show you that when we get there. But this is Boris's window. See how it's just his size, isn't it, Boris? Yeah, it's just your size. He's extra fluffy because I want him to stay warm for the winter. That's our barn/garage out there. And that land way back there is not ours, but that's where the cattle live. There's a lake back there. That's not ours. That's the cow's lake. Look at that. We need to do a little work in here, don't we? Yes. Yes, lots of work. We have priorities though. There's things we're trying to take care of before we get here. Look at these awesome old windows though. I'm gonna try to make them look nice. I want them to stay brown. I like the wood. I like the old look of wood and such. So when I refinish this floor, I'm gonna just stain it and varnish it and try to make it look nice. This will one day be the master bedroom where me and Erin, our bed will eventually be. I'm gonna take down this fake wood paneling because it looks bad, painted. Here's a window. Here's another window, but weird. The window has no window in it, so it's just a screen. Yeah, don't ask me why. Hi, Boris. This is the closet that leads up to the attic, and someday you'll get to see what's up there. It is a nightmare. It is full of hay, straw, broken 2x4s, and junk. It's a sad situation. Real sad. All right, now we're gonna go into the guest room. That will be strictly a bed and maybe a couple of lamps or something. This window also does not have a window in it. It's just, you can see it moving actually from the wind. It's just a screen, and I insulated it with blankets and insulation bubble wrap. So someday this will be somewhere to work and make welcoming to our guests. Right now it is storage. I have a pressure canner. That was a birthday present from my mom this year. And I've got jars. I just need things to can now. Okay, we're looking for a stick blender. Do I already see the box with the stick blender? How am I gonna get over there? Let's see. Where could I put you? I don't know if you can see me or not. If you can't see me, I'll just edit it all away. All of my packing supplies are up here. I know that this is full of silicone molds that I won't get to use for a while. Not until I have storage space. It's nice my stick blender was so accessible. Thank you so much, everyone. This is someday going to go into a soap order. Yeah, it's a thank you card for maybe you, a lucky purchaser. Here's some mica powder. I probably won't bother with mica. It's probably going to be uncolored. My stick blender. Great. What else was I looking for? Oh, my 2-pound molds. Where are those? Oh, you know what? I think I know where they are. I think I remember packing them, and I think I remember the box. Where are those? Please don't be buried deep within the cardboard catacombs of the room. Are those downstairs, or did I haul them up here? I'm gonna have to go downstairs and check. So we got our stick blender, so we're doing good. I think I know where I put those 2-pound molds. Now I'm kind of tempted to just make 1 pound and then just make another pound again because those are pretty packed away. So we're gonna go downstairs. This lovely curtain leads to the kitchen. Now, yes, I do have a dish or a sink full of dishes, but they are clean. I've got lots of things that don't belong where they are, but currently they don't have a place to belong. Here we got some pipe because, let's look at this room where I can show you part of what I was talking about. This is where water damage and holes in the ceiling were. We cut that out because there was a massive hole over there. The sheetrock was falling down. There used to be a fake weird ceiling here, covering up. Over here, you can see there is water damage, and we're gonna have to figure out if that's happening now or that happened before the metal roof was put up. This is what you'd call the front door of our home. I've hauled some firewood because under here is a wood burning stove. It's covered with a sheet because we're trying to replace this first, this part of the ceiling first, because we are going to be installing this wood burning stove. And what a nightmare it would be to be tearing out a ceiling with a wood burning stove in the way. So we're doing that first. I tiled this floor a few weeks back. I do not like to tile, but I do know how to tile. Here's some ceiling sheetrock. This is a porch. This was the porch. That wall there, that is the game room where we were. So once this room is basically, it won't be done, but once we get the ceiling back up there and get the stove installed, I'm going to take down this plastic sheet and we're going to open it back up to heat the house with wood, firewood. Here is what was one of our main sources of light before Aaron got the house powered up. That one and the one over there, oil lamps. That's our fridge, because they took the fridge. Our stove, because they took the stove. My cupboards. They're old, but they are functional. Now look it up here. What in the world? So something went on up here. Instead of fixing it, they duct taped it and painted it. Oh, there goes a tractor. Sometimes tractors come by. So whatever, yeah, I'm not even going to check on that until we are ready to start working on the kitchen. But something weird's going on up there, and I can't wait to find out how big of a mess it's going to be. Let's duct tape it and paint it. This is not real brick. It's fake. We're going to take this off. Yep. Then they have really poorly done sheetrocking on top of the wall here that we're going to take down and expose the lath and plaster, and I'm just going to fix up the lath and plaster. This room, we have really done a lot to. It did not look like this at all. At all. This is where the dramatic water damage was from the main water line. Under here is a giant hole that we will be repairing. You can probably see that in detail in the year video. Not the repair work, because this is sort of on the back burner-ish. Not quite, but it's kind of, maybe it's on the middle burner. This was all closed in. We opened it. We're going to make it look nice. That's the plan, is to make it look nice. This was all closed in and sheetrocked. There was a regular ceiling here. A regular ceiling line was going around. We just took down the ceiling and insulated it, and we are eventually going to put planks of wood, real wood, not fake weird wood, up there to make that look nice and big and open. This used to be the outside of the house before they built on this porch. So there was siding here. I took all that down. What a filthy mess, I tell you. Here's the bathroom that has had some dramatic work done, and there's still lots of dramatic work to do. The sink used to be here in this plugged up little area. You can see that where the drain holes were. We replaced the tub and all that as fast as we could because we only have one bathroom. I need to still tile up there. I need to put cement board up there and tile that. I need to continue tearing out this piece of sheetrock and tear that out because I'm going to put some cement board back there because it's an area where water could be. This used to be a really closed in, claustrophobic, couldn't even open the door closet, just right here. Tore that out. This used to be a big giant closet with shelves that I don't even understand its purpose. We tore it all out so that the bathroom doesn't feel like a hallway anymore, but is open. That's big and open now. That's some sistered 2x6s. That was a dramatic installation that both Aaron and I did, and we needed each other for that, that's for sure. I'm going to refinish the floor make it beautiful. Gonna paint. Need to finish sheetrocking. Don't have a door, but when you're married, you don't really care. Just when company comes over, they're really, yeah, I understand it would feel awkward. This is how we're getting power. This is a drop cord. Currently, this is leading to the washing machine, which I have a load in there that I need to take out. Did laundry today. These cords, see how it goes to the kitchen? One of those goes to the living room, and one of those goes to the fridge, and one of those... Oh, in this one, I switch between the washer and the stove or oven, because you can't use the oven without power, even though it's a gas stove. Here's the panel that Aaron installed. This used to have metal siding on it, the same siding that's on the house. I took all that down, and I plan to refinish this wood and make it look pretty. This is where all of our power is coming from. I'm going to eventually, someday, fix up this room. This is a very large room. Here's the plants. A very large room full of spray foam. We're going to eventually cover the ceiling. But it's not something you really notice when you're just looking at the house, deciding to buy it. But this is actually really, really not well built. For example, look at this. Look at how the window is going to support this giant long beam that's holding up the ceiling. That's interesting. And look at how this one's not even hardly being supported at all. I don't know what that is. And I don't know. We're going to have to do a little bit of extra framing in here to fix this so that it's a little safer. I've done some of it already because there was nothing here. The window was just floating. A floating window with a big old board on top of it. So there was no washer hookup here. We had to install this washer hookup. And the Amish didn't have a washer. I need to take this laundry out of here. Some of it I need to hang on the clothesline. You see my clothesline out there? It's a windy day. Look at it flying out there. Here's where my rats are. Yep, I still got my rats. They're sleeping though. They're not going to really want to be disturbed. But I'll let you see Sebastian. His little head's poking out. Hey, Sebastian. Hi. You doing okay? You like the farm life? You get a lot of sunshine here, don't you? Yeah, a lot more sunshine. And a lot of breezy wind. Yeah, hi. You're coming out to say hi, aren't you? What a good little boy. Yeah, I need to actually clean their house. That's supposed to be tomorrow. It's a once a week thing, isn't it, Sebastian? Our water heater we had to have moved because where the big leak was, it was right next to the water heater. We had all the gas lines redone. Basically, the entire plumbing was redone. I'm still going to tear down this. See that metal right there? That's the siding that's on our house. And then behind it was the old wood siding, and behind that is what you see right there. And I'm going to tear all that down, and it's going to be an awful mess, and I think I'm probably going to wait till spring to do that. Here's the bell for Boris to ring. You know that from the past if you've seen all my older videos. Let's step outside real quick. I'm not going to take you on a detailed tour because it's windy and cold. It's just not the day for a detailed tour. You won't be able to hear me. I'm going to hang up some more laundry. It's just blowing in the wind and getting nice and dry. Back there is my chicken coop, that building, that white building. That metal building back there is, I think they called it a sheep barn or something like that. It's just a little metal building. There's nothing really special. Here's some trash. Here's some more trash. It's full of sheetrock and insulation and stuff that you can't burn, basically. We're going to come back inside. So, believe it or not, we just finished the house tour. I kind of wanted to make this room my plant/soap making room. Because this is facing south, so I get a lot of natural light in here. Plants love it. The plants are thriving. Yeah, eventually I would like to make this soap making, rats, plants, dogs who want to get Boris a brother. I dry a lot of laundry inside. I don't have a dryer. And I'm really not in a hurry for a dryer. There's no hookup at the moment anyway, and I'm not in a hurry. Look at this old wood. Our house is from 1900. Oh, Erin installed these baseboard heaters, which have made a dramatic difference. I did tell you this place doesn't have heat. So now it does, because Erin installed these, and they really work. I love the conduit. He's so good at bending conduit. Anyway, today is not the soap making video. Today was the tour and finding the soap supplies video. And I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. So look forward to my first soap making video since moving to the farm.